Hello and welcome to this video brought to you by the West Haven Public Library. In previous videos, we have discussed how to create an account with Hoopla and how to navigate the website version of Hoopla, which is a service provided by the library that allows you to access books, movies, television shows, and music for free. In this video, we will learn how to download the Hoopla app onto iOS and Android devices, and we will also take a quick tour of the app. We will start by downloading the Hoopla app onto iOS devices. If you are an Android user, you can skip ahead to the time shown on your screen for the Android instructions. To begin, we're going to locate the App Store on your device, and it should look like this, a blue icon with an A-shaped figure in the middle. Once you find this, you're just going to tap on the app, and then in the bottom right you should see this magnifying glass that says Search. We're going to use that to search for the app. And then all the way at the top is the search bar. You can click anywhere in this bar, and once you tap in there and start typing, the gray text that's already here will disappear, so don't worry about that. So we're going to type in Hoopla, H-O-O-P-L-A, and you can select from the suggested results if you would like. You can click on Hoopla, you can click on Hoopla Digital, Hoopla Mobile, or you can tap on the blue search button in the bottom right. Whichever way you do it, you're going to get to the same place. I'm going to click on the blue search button, and then it takes us to this page. The first item is sometimes an ad, but Hoopla will usually be the first or second one as long as you've spelled it correctly. So once you find this, just go ahead and tap anywhere, and then it opens up a new page all about Hoopla and gives you more information on the app if you want to read up on it. Now what you want to do is you want to tap on this blue button that's next to the icon and below the name of the app. On your device it should say Get. Mine says Open because I've already downloaded it. So once you tap on Get, it'll take a minute or two to download, and then it'll change to this Open button. So once you have that, you can go ahead and tap on Open, and it's going to bring us right to the app. To begin, we're going to locate the Google Play Store on your device, and it should look like this, a multicolored triangle. If your device is a little bit older, it may look like a white shopping bag with the multicolored triangle in the middle of the bag. But either way, you're going to see this triangle, so keep an eye out for that. And once you find it, just go ahead and tap on it, and that'll open up the Google Play Store. All right, and once you're here, at the bottom of the page, just make sure that you are either on Games or Apps. Either one is fine, but just make sure you are not selecting Movies or Books, because if we search up Hoopla in Movies or Books, we're going to get movies and books that are titled Hoopla, and that's not what we're looking for. So as long as you're on Games or Apps, you're okay. And then at the top of the page, search for Apps, tap anywhere in there, and once you start typing, this gray text will disappear, so don't worry about that. We're going to type in Hoopla, H-O-O-P-L-A. And then you can choose from any of these suggested results, or you can select the little magnifying glass at the bottom right. Either way is going to get you to the same place. So I'm going to tap on the magnifying glass. And now that we're here, you can click anywhere where it says Hoopla here. You can click on that icon, or you can click on the text, either way. And it's going to open up a page that gives us more information about the app. And then what you want to do is you want to look for this green button here. On your device, it should say Install. So tap on Install, and then give it a minute or two to download the app. And then your button will look like this. It'll say Open. So once you have that, you're going to click on Open. All right, and then the app's going to open up, and we are on the home page for Hoopla. Hoopla looks a little bit different on iOS and Android, so we're going to go into each app to show you how it is organized in each operating system. This will be very brief, so for more information about how to search for titles on Hoopla and how to use filters to narrow down your search, you can watch our video on how to use Hoopla and how to use Libby by Overdrive. The links to these videos will be in the description box down below. So we'll start with a tour of the Android version of Hoopla. If you're an iOS user, you can skip ahead to the time shown on your screen for a tour of the iOS version. Okay, so when you first open the app, this page that you see here is your home page. You can get to everything in the Hoopla app from here. Hoopla organizes its materials into 6 different types, and they're audiobooks, movies, music, comics, ebooks, and television. And they're shown by these buttons here in the middle of the screen. So if you were to click on music, you would be taken to a page with all of the music on Hoopla. If you click on movies, you're going to be taken to a page with all of the movies on Hoopla. So for now, we'll click on movies so that I can show you what that looks like. And it brings us to this page here. So once you get to the page with all the movies, all the audiobooks, all the ebooks, wherever you are, the top of the page is going to have this menu that says genres, popular, recommended, and featured. These are lists created by Hoopla of all the most popular, of what's being recommended at the moment, what's being featured at the moment. So these are all lists that you can scroll through and see what is in that category. You can also look for items based on their genre. So if we were to tap on genres in the top left, it would bring us to this page where we can choose from a list of different genres. So say that I want to watch a movie, an action-adventure movie. I'm going to tap right on action-adventure. And then say I'm into war movies. I'm going to tap on war, and that'll give me all the movies on Hoopla that are action-adventure and about war. And I can scroll through these and choose the one that I would like to watch. To go back, you're going to tap this arrow in the top left. You may have to tap it a couple of times because every time you tap it, it only goes back one page. So depending on how deep you get into the app, you're going to have to click the arrow a few more times to get back to the main page. Each of these other 5 sections here, they are all organized the exact same way as the movies section. They're all going to say genres, popular, recommended, featured at the top. So no matter which one you're looking for, it's going to be organized the exact same way that we just saw. And then another thing we can do is this magnifying glass at the top. This is how you're going to search for items. You can search by the title of a book or a movie you're looking for. You can search by a particular author that you like. You can search by a particular keyword like zombie or vampire or war. We're going to click back. This icon right here that says kids, if you tap on that, a little check will appear. And what this does is it makes all the materials on Hoopla kid-friendly. So if we go to movies now, instead of seeing the adult movies, they're all children's movies because these are now appropriate for children. Finally, downloading materials works the same way as it does on the desktop version. So if we tap on ebooks and we select a book, right below the image of the book is this button right here that says borrow. Once you tap on that, then it just takes you through the borrowing process where it downloads it for you. It'll take a couple of minutes to download depending on the Wi-Fi you're on, but once it finishes downloading, it will show up on your home page where we just were. There we go, currently borrowed, and it's right down here. When you open the app, the first thing that you see is this page, which is your home page. You can get to everything in Hoopla from here. Hoopla organizes all of its materials along the bottom of your screen, and they organize it roughly by video, music, and books. Each of these has subsections. So if you tap on video, at the top of the page you see there's movies and television. If you tap on television, all of this changes from movies to television. If you tap on movies again, it brings us back to the movies. At the bottom middle, music, this is the only section that does not have a subsection. What you see here is just all of the music. And then books in the bottom right. This one has 3 subsections. There's audiobooks, comics, and ebooks. So just make sure when you are browsing through these, you're aware of the subsections at the top if you are not finding what you're looking for. From any of these pages, there is a little menu in the middle of the page that has popular, recommended, and featured titles. These are basically just lists that you can scroll through, and like the titles suggest, these are the popular books right now. This middle section, these are books that are currently recommended. And the last one, these are books that are being featured right now by Hoopla. And this menu is available on each of the pages. It's just right in the middle here. In the top right, there is a genres button. If you tap on that, it gives you a list of genres that you can choose from. Say I want to watch a biography movie. I will tap on the biography genre. It's going to ask me one more question because there's a lot of biographies. And say I want to watch about sports figures. Now they're going to show me all of the movies on sports figures that Hoopla has. And then to get back, we're just going to use this back arrow in the top left. You can also use this magnifying glass in the bottom right to search. And in here you can search by the title of the movie or book you're looking for. You can search up an author or a composer that you like, or you can search up keywords like, vampires, biographies, zombies, whatever you're looking to read or watch about. You can type in here and you'll find something. And if we go back to our home page, up at the top left, there's this icon that says Kids. If you tap on that, it's going to put a little checkbox next to it. And this basically means that all of the materials in Hoopla are now kid-friendly. So they're only going to show materials that are appropriate for children. All right, so finally, downloading materials works the same way as it does on the desktop. So if we were to tap on a title, there's a button right below. If you tap on that, it's going to ask if you want to borrow it or if you don't want to. You're just going to click on borrow. It'll load for a minute, and then it's in. So to read your book, you can click on read here, but typically when you're opening and closing the app, you want to go to your home page because this is where it's going to be. It's going to be the first thing you see. All right, and that's it for downloading the Hoopla app on iOS and Android devices, and our brief little tour of how to navigate the app on each of those operating systems. Again, if you have any questions at all, you can check out our other videos on Hoopla and Libby. Searching on either of these apps works exactly the same, so feel free to check out those videos and learn how to search. If you have any questions at all, drop a comment down below and we'll be happy to answer it, and thank you for watching.